Yasuhiro! I am the ghost of Makoto past!
I'm here to hunting you! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Hina? Hina!
Sind die jetzt wirklich in den Dorms drin oder sind die jetzt halt...
Gucken wir mal bei Hina an.
Ja.
This is Hina's room. Is she inside? Hina! 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 I don't think she's here. Come on, we need to keep looking. Was gesagt, die sind hier.
Ah, das ist die Wumi. Verdammt. Ja, Entschuldigung. Hier. Ich war jetzt zu weit. Verzeihung.
This is Hero's room. Is he inside?
Knock, 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 hero. Knock, 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 hero.
Hero.
Knock, 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 hero.
I don't think he's here. Come on, we need to keep looking. Das ist gar kein. Bei Bakula klopfen wir gar nicht, bei Toko. Jack? Jack?
Jack? Jack?
Hey,
Warte mal, wo ist der? Wo
Alles
ist Bakula? Da ist er.
Ich wollte aber nicht zu Bakula.
Hallo Bakula? Bakula?
Arschloch? Arschloch? Thank God he's not here. Well, we tried.
Alter, seid ihr baden? Ihr Ficker, wenn ihr baden seid, ne? Gemeinschaftsbaden, Alter, ich klopp euch.
Außerdem ist Nighttime, die pennen wahrscheinlich. Oder wir sind in der Kantine, das könnte auch noch sein.
Naja, das ist ja halt.
Da versammeln sie sich ja gerne.
Ja, klar. Das war ja auch bloß ein Spaß, dass sie jetzt hier.
Ja, ja,
aber wenn die. Also wenn. Also dann wäre Pool offen.
Did someone say pool? And suddenly we were greeted with...
I'm back, bitches! Oh, I'm back, bitch. What the fuck?
You again.
103.2112555.
Is he broken? I suppose his emotional instability reached its limit.
6-1
Jeez, what the fuck?
Okay, das war auch lustig jetzt einfach mal. Oh Mann.
however,
I wonder what that was all about. I couldn't help but let out a sigh of relief.
What? Oops!
I mean, Hina!
Hina!
Is that Makoto?
Also,
Das Toko freut sich.
das Toga freut sich und Bakula ist einfach so.
Ist positiv überrascht.
Es ist positiv überrascht, also ja, irgendwie schon. Oh, alle sind happy. Und Hina, Alter, komm näher. Komm,
Hina.
Hina, komm näher. Komm näher.
you guys,
It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto.
I recognize this stick anywhere.
you survived?
Jeez, you're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
I take that as a compliment, you asshole.
Good to see you too, asshole.
To make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
I can kick you in the dick.
Everyone was there. All my friends who had struggled together and survived. As soon as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. I started to tear up.
What?
Wait, what's that smell?
I'm sorry, I was shitting myself for happiness.
You fucking know damn well what that smell is.
It's the smell of of death and despair, so I shit myself.
I am the ultimate toilet.
Yeah, man, it seriously stinks.
It's Makoto. He smells like wet dog.
apologizing. Get away! Shoo! Well, that's a nice reunion.
And in a flash, my tears dried up.
Oh, you ruined it. You ruined it in my leaving. Ich geh zurück in die Müllkippe.
Ich bring gleich den Schacht wieder runter. Komm, kommst du mit?
Ina!
So, what have you guys been doing while I was gone?
Well, we figured that since the trial was over, we'd have access to new places again.
And?
No dice, all the rooms that were locked before were still locked.
So there weren't any new areas. Then where can we go to find new clues?
You stinky, you rotten,
I'm telling you.
rotten, skelly, mentally very way. You can be rotten.
Sorry, I was rolling around in garbage for a while.
The smells so smelly. Are you into that shit?
That smelly smell of smelliness? And I'm leaving!
And yeah, that's I
Read the line!
super
Get it over
smelly.
with.
You're smelling worse than me. Way worse than me. Yeah, you're welcome. I win.
Seems happy for some reason. Please, Toko.
I gave you
take a
that.
shower.
I just gave you that one.
Hero!
Hero!
Yo,
Hey Makoto, what was like hanging around the spirit world?
I didn't go to the spirit world.
you know?
Did you get to talk to her?
Ooh,
Sayaka! Miss Cleo. Where's?
Petra.
Oh.
No, I didn't talk to her. I mean, I didn't go to the spirit world. I mean, who the heck is Miss Cleo? I still can't believe you survived. Yeah, me either. Do you realize why it is you escaped execution? It was alter ego. He saved my life.
That's right.
Not too many people can say they had their life saved by a computer program. I imagine it was a learning experience for you. Ja, so wie die Execution eigentlich aussah, war das auch eine Lernerfahrung.
Wouldn't recognizing. Du weißt schon.
Recommend.
Recommend. Das auch.
Makoto.
There's no time to indulge in an extended happy reunion.
Nee, das hat sich ja erledigt, als ich gesagt habe, ich stinke.
Weapons. We need to explain to everyone what happened with Frank.
Yes.
Explain? Explain what?
But is it okay when you're here? What a mesmer gets you.
It's true.
That's related to what I have to tell you all. I need to tell you all about the last class trial.
It was rigged.
Last class trial?
In other words,
We're going to redo Mukoto's trial.
What? Seriously?
How about that?
What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right?
No, I didn't do it, like I keep telling you.
wrong.
Makoto isn't the killer, and of course it's not me or any of you.
Then who is it?
I see.
What she's saying is, it was all the work of the mastermind.
What? You're saying the mastermind killed Mukuro?
That's right.
That's right, it was all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time and did what he had to do to stop it.
However,
But his decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What did you say?
You spotted the trap, did you, Makoto? You make it sound like it was easy. I just,
however,
But executing Makoto, who wasn't the Blackened, is a clear violation of the school regulations. The rules state that only the Blackened is to be executed. The mastermind broke their own rules. Which is why I went and negotiated with them to have the trial one more time.
The mastermind agreed? Does that mean they really did break the rules?
I had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain the leverage you needed, didn't you?
Correct.
Very observant of you.
Naturally.
I recall what you said at the end of the last trial. When you said now it's the mastermind that's ensnared, that's what you were referring to.
Don't be mean.
Don't be mean. Hey, I'm totally in the dark here.
Well, for anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it again, later.
So, knowing all this is... what do we do now?
About that.
It's about who killed Mukuro, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind.
But there's more to it than that, correct? Yeah. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school.
That's the next mystery.
Every last mystery.
But we've been looking around all this time and we still don't know anything, right?
Anyway,
You've probably guessed already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies.
Everyone?
Everyone.
Hey, who said you could agree to terms without talking to the rest of us? The rest of us.
Rated R starts Friday.
I'm fine with things the way we are. I'm fine living here forever with Master.
I, meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible. Anyway, at this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth. In other words, one decides the final battle. A rather interesting development, I'd say.
But
Figure out who the mastermind is and how they killed Mukuro and all the school's mysteries.
It's a pretty tall freaking order.
Maybe, but this time the trial is different. We know who our enemy is now. So if we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve all those mysteries. I'm not so sure about that.
Huh?
I can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone. Come on!
Was ist denn jetzt schon wieder falsch bei dir?
You can't agree? Why not? I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
indeed.
That's what I thought too, at first. Until Frank gave us that little hint of his. Hint?
Du wolltest schon wieder.
Ich wollte beides verbinden.
It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint.
Ich hatte nichts essen sollen, durch meine ganze Wasser voll Schnauze. Die ganze Schnauze voll Wasser, so rum.
I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. I am the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began. Are those 16 students?
I see.
Frank said that, did he? Then Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable.
Huh? But why?
So in other words,
If the mastermind really is the one who killed Mukuro, as Kyoko says, then the mastermind would have had to set foot in this school, right? Frank could probably murder Mukuro, but there's no way he could have disguised the scene like that.
in other words,
But according to Frank, the only people who have set foot in Hope's Peak are the 16 students who have been taking part in the killing game.
Then Mastermind is
One of us.
there were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. Add in Mukuro and you get 16. So the Mastermind would have to be one of them.
that's right.
Out of those 16 people we started out with, the only one still alive are the people standing right here. Need I continue or do you get it now?
You're saying the Mastermind is one of us?
no way.
You can't be serious.
Wait, we can't say for sure that's true yet. Frank might have just said all that to confuse us.
Indeed.
It's certainly a possibility, but only one among many. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility. And that is one possibility we can't ignore.
Yeah, I mean, they're an ultimate, right? The ultimate despair, so they must be a high schooler. You can say it's not possible.
But if one of us was the mastermind, they'd have to be controlling Frank somehow, right? But did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Frank was active?
Maybe they snuck off and controlled him in secret.
I don't care how sneaky you are, we would have noticed someone sneaking off that many times.
I'm right?
And maybe Monokuma was on, Frank was on autopilot. Maybe they loaded up all the dialogue and actions beforehand.
In that case, there's no way he could have had all those back and forth conversations with us.
Außer er ist Joseph Joestar. Well, your next line
Next
is...
line you're gonna say? Well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible if they directed the flow of the conversation. Well, maybe, but still.
Is it Ding Dong Bing Bong time? It is Ding Dong Bing Bong time!
This is a school announcement. You've all probably figured this out by now, but
No, please tell
at
me.
this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode. So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school. Look wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit. Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
How very... what? Magnanimous of him to unlock all the rooms. That's a word I didn't know before.
That's fine.
The time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation.
So, wir machen die Nacht durch, oder was?
Nehmen wir mal an. What? I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway.
Hey.
In the name of my family.
At this point, I can rely only on myself, on the Togami blood flowing through my veins. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibility.
Goodbye.
Well then, toodaloo.
Oh, goddammit.
After making his final statement, Bakula left the dining hall.
God, my master! He didn't take me with him! Do you blame him? Without master, the rest of you are like coffee with cream without the cream or coffee.
You said it twice now.
Coffee with cream. Without the cream.
Yeah.
Or coffee, ja.
Kaffee mit Sahne ohne die Sahne. Oder halt einfach nur fucking Kaffee.
Ja. You're totally useless. So bye.
With that, Toko trudged out of the dining hall. Finally.
And now she's gone. And you're gonna go off by yourself, right, Kyoko?
Indeed.
That's right.
Great. Which just leaves Makoto, Hina, and me.
You take your hands off my girl.
You know?
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself too. You're gonna die.
But please do. Let me have some alone time.
Wait, how come?
Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my totally awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity.
And he faded out of existence. Laughing loudly, Hiro faded out of existence.
Everyone's really gonna go out by themselves?
What about you, Hina?
I guess I'll do the same thing.
But,
I mean, it's not that I don't trust everyone, you know? But up till now, I haven't really been all that useful. I just depended on Sakura and everyone else.
You're not useless. If you hadn't been here, I would have died.
Makoto! That's really nice of you to say. But still, I know I've mostly been totally useless.
Okay.
So I figure at least here at the end, maybe I can find something that'll help us all get out of here. So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own.
That's not how teamwork works.
Okay, see you later.
Ja, wir sollen alle zusammenarbeiten. Und was ist? Jeder macht für sich. Ah.
Aber wir machen alle das gleiche, also arbeiten wir auch wieder irgendwie zusammen, ne? Das ist typische Filme. Jetzt ist besser, wenn wir uns aufteilen. Hina wasn't surprisingly high spirits as she dashed out of the dining hall.
Ich habe trotzdem das Gefühl, dass es wieder einen Toten gibt.
And once again, it's just us two.
Indeed.
Statt
Ja, du machst auch dein eigenes Ding.
Hä? Also jetzt ist ab.
So, you're gonna go off on your own too, right, Kyoko?
However,
Well, don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our searches separately doesn't mean we can't still work together.
so
That goes for all of us. I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigating doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. Jeder findet irgendwas raus, klar, aber I should just see it as us splitting up to cover more ground.
Ja,
Das ist halt das Dumme! Genau das ist das Dumme! Ah, gut, ja, wahrscheinlich bis das nächste Trial anfängt, haben wir wieder nur begrenzt Zeit. Also ist es doch wirklich besser, wenn wir mehr Fläche abdecken.
ja, aber er sagt nicht, dass bis dahin wieder irgendwas passiert.
Und dass gerade Hiro eigentlich an dem Ort ist, wo wir genau das Puzzleteil haben, was wir bräuchten, aber er ignoriert es, weil es für ihn nicht wichtig ist. Also gerade Yasuhiro muss an die Leine genommen werden.
Ja, aber auch bei ihm habe ich das Gefühl, er ist der Nächste, der draufgehen würde.
Er ist wahrscheinlich der beste Kandidat dafür, ja.
Ja. Weil es würde mich nicht wundern, er stand schon zweimal in Mordverdacht. Da täte es mich nicht wundern, wenn er das beim
Einmal bei Celestes Nummer,
bei
ne?
Celestes Fall und einmal bei Sakura.
Stimmt, weil er ja auch eine Flasche auf ihrem Kopf zerdeppert hat.
Genau.
Fuck it.
Aus der Nummer werden da doch wenig Gute rauskommen.
And then we can get back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right.
so then,
Well, I'd better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check.
correct.
Frank said all the doors in the school had been unlocked, right? So we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny in the school. We can visit all the places we couldn't go before. Headmaster's room, for example. Makoto, no matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth.
Ja, no shit.
By any means necessary. With that, Kyoko was gone, leaving only me. I don't have time to waste either. I have to begin my search. I still can't believe the mastermind might be one of us. So that's what I have to prove. I'll prove that the mastermind isn't one of us. I'll expose the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of this school. And then we can all escape together. I guess I'll start by taking another look at Mukuro's Frank file. Setzt die Sonnenbrille auf, ne? Explosion. The victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Once we find out who killed Mukuro Ikusawa, then we'll know who the mastermind is. So where should I start my investigation to figure out who killed her? I guess I should start with the rooms that were locked up until now. The headmaster's room, the biolab, and the door in the data center with Frank's face on it.
Ich glaube, wir können ruhig wieder Monokuma sagen, ist okay.
And the second floor of the dorms where the gate was down before. That should be open now, right? I have to double check the areas that are connected to the murder. Which means the garden and the dojo. Fuck Okay, time to get started. Nice.
Hat er sich extra noch eine Liste geschrieben.
Ja, ist doch besser. Vergiss du nichts.
Ich will so überlegen, mache ich jetzt hier... Ich weiß jetzt nicht, wie lange das jetzt noch gehen wird, weil ich möchte jetzt auch wirklich nicht wieder bis in die Puppen machen.
Schlafrhythmus den brauchst du für Montag, wenn ich auch, aber... Ich hätte jetzt Bock. Ich will jetzt wissen.
Ja, ich auch, aber... Dann hätten wir aber einen guten Einstieg fürs nächste Mal.
Fein.
Ja, ich weiß, mich wurmt's auch. Aber ich würd sagen, hier machen wir einen Cut.
Auch wenn sie so nach Endspurt anfühlt.
Ja, weil das Ding, ich weiß nicht, wie lange das dauert. Und das Ganze wird bestimmt noch eine ganze Weile dauern.
Naja, vor allem, weil da wir ja wirklich erst jetzt wirklich dazu kommen, ja, wo können wir hier raus, was ist hier eigentlich los?
Genau.
Die ganze Zeit waren immer nur Killing Game, Killing Game, Killing Game.
Yep.
Wir haben nix. Jetzt müssen wir mal zum Potte kommen.
Eben.
Ja, wir
machen immer...
Wir wahrscheinlich besser für nächste Woche auf.
Oder
wenn
halt...
ich nächste Woche denn da bin.
Ja, nächste Woche oder je nachdem, wann halt das nächste Mal ist.